Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Alright, so first of all, let me address, I'm gonna be wearing a bonnet in the video today just because it's wash day and my hair is looking like super crazy underneath, so just put it away. But yes, today I am coming to you with hopefully a very informative video on an issue that I feel like a lot of people, not just women, a lot of people have a problem with. So let's get right to it, shall we? Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to be talking about shedding. I'm going to talk about what is shedding, what are some of the causes of shedding, and give you a few tips that you can use to combat shedding if you have this issue. Alright, what's shedding? Alright, shedding is when your hair falls from your head from the root. So when you have breakage, that's like those little shorter pieces of hair that you can tell that it's snapped off from somewhere along the shaft of your hair. And then shedding would definitely be that long piece of strand that when you pick it up, you can look on it, and either at the top or the bottom you can identify the bulb, which is usually like this little white part at the top that you can tell that it definitely came from your scalp. So that is shedding. Okay, so now here's a couple of things that might contribute to shedding. And if you notice that I'm reading, it's because I made notes as usual, and I also printed out a bunch of information from the internet that I'm going to read as well. So let's get into it. A couple of things that cause shedding is, I just first of all want to say that shedding is a very normal thing. An average person can shed up to 100 strands of hair per day, and that would be considered to be normal. There's different things that influence the amount of shedding you have and in what period of time. And most times it's hormonal, because hormonal imbalance is one of the main causes aside from just shedding being normal. If there really is an issue, 9 out of 10 times it's because of a hormonal imbalance inside your body. And there's postpartum for those pregnant ladies. I've been told that after you deliver, then you tend to have like excessive shedding. I never had that problem, so I can't speak on it personally, but I've read that a lot of women have that issue. There's always stress, like if you're just worried about a lot of things, got a lot going on your mind, that can cause shedding. There's birth control, menopause, period, and I think all those things kind of tie into hormones. So I guess I'd put that all in hormones. Over styling your hair, that's if you keep like restyling your hair every day, flat ironing, like doing a twist, pulling up your hair in some high ponytails all the time, that can cause stress on your hair and it will cause shedding. There's pregnancy. Again, I never had that issue when I was pregnant. When I was pregnant, it was quite the contrary. My hair got super thick and it was growing like really fast, and my hair was very healthy. But then and again, I was on vitamins, so who can tell? But I never had that problem when I was pregnant or postpartum. There's hereditary, so if it's already in your genes to have that type of issue, like I know for men, it's sort of common for a lot of men to start balding or thinning out in a certain area of their head, and then sometimes even at a very young age, like 18 or even younger sometimes, then they will notice that their hair, they're just like missing hairs like in these parts and stuff like that. So there is hereditary. There's thyroid disorder, anemia, and that's a deficiency in iron. There's medication or chemotherapy. So if you have cancer, you're going through chemotherapy, everybody knows that that causes you to lose your hair, and most people usually just shave their head off because it's just so much shedding, so they just get rid of it all. And certain medications can contribute to shedding as well. Low protein diets and prevailing symptoms resulting in a high fever. So if you are sick, maybe with a flu or something, but then you just constantly have a fever, that can cause your hair to shed. Alright, so that pretty much wraps it up for the main causes, I would say, of shedding. And then now I'm going to go ahead and give you a couple tips of what you can do to sort of combat this little issue. Okay, so this first point, I read this online. I have absolutely no experience with it. I don't even know what it is. But it is blackstrap molasses and mixed with aloe vera gel and your favorite conditioner. They've said, what I read was that if you deep condition your hair with this blackstrap molasses, either by itself or you can mix it with your conditioner, then it will really help with the shedding. As I said, I don't think I've ever seen blackstrap molasses, so I don't know what it is. And if you know what it is, I would actually love for you to tell me, because I like being in the know. So if you know, just comment down below and let me know. There's tea rinses, and there's black tea rinses, and there's also green tea rinses. I know about this personally. I've done black tea rinses on my hair. What you do is you can get a couple tea bags that's like regular black tea, and you get about 5 of the bags. Put them in some boiling water, and you just let it boil as if you were making tea. And then after you turn it off, you're gonna let it sit in the water to cool and sort of like draw the all the nutrients and stuff from the tea. And then once it cools, you just put it in a spray bottle, or you can, if you want to use your fingers to apply it. I do it in a spray bottle because it's a lot easier. You just part through your hair, spray it directly on your roots. Make sure you get all your roots, and then you can spray a little on your ends. Now this does make your hair dry, like dry, very, very dry. It makes your hair so dry, but it does stop the shedding, like not like miraculously, but it does like get a handle on that shedding like really well. I was impressed the first time I did it. So if you got a problem with shedding, you should give that a try. There's always the healthy habit of drinking lots and lots and lots of water. And I know you hear this a lot, but it's so very true. Drinking lots of water can yield very good results, not just for your hair, but for your skin and your body overall. Since your body is like 98% water, you want to make sure that you are putting in all that water to get your organs working right and everything. Scalp massages. Yes, it is good to do like 5 or 15 minutes depending on how much time you have on your hands. You can just set aside some time in the week to maybe like 2 days out of the week or so, do like 15-minute scalp massages on your head. It's really quick, really easy. You just use the palm of your fingertips. Make sure not to get your nails to like scratch your scalp. And you just do a gentle massage all over your head. And what this does is it warms your head, and it creates, the warmth creates extra blood flow to your scalp, and then that will allow you to get more nutrients. So that's a good tip. Then we have cold showers. Personally, I do not do this because I know there's a lot of people that just, like, I wash my hair with warm water, and after I've been in the shower with that warm water, I don't want to just turn on some cold water and just, you know, have that running over my head. But it is a very good tip, and I know the science behind it, because when you use warm water, what it does is it opens up your cuticles either on your skin or on your hair. It works the same way when you add heat. It just allows your cuticles to open up to be able to absorb whatever products you're putting on. And then usually after you deep condition, it's advised to do a cold water rinse, because it seals those cuticles back in, locking in all that moisture you just added and all the nutrients and stuff. But a lot of people don't do it. But it's a very good tip. So if you can do it, do it. And then there's garlic. I don't know how many people know this, but garlic is very good for shedding. You can either drink garlic tea. You can, what I do is I get coconut oil sometimes, and I just like beat the garlic. So it's like kind of crushed, but not fully crushed. And then I just I warm that coconut oil up in the microwave for like a couple seconds. And then I put like a couple pegs of the garlic in it, so it can really suck up that flavor and all the nutrients from the garlic. And then I would oil my scalp with that, like as a pre-poo, get it all over my scalp, and then I wash my hair the next day, because it does smell really bad. It smells very garlicky, and I know most people don't like smelling like garlic, so if you don't, you won't want to just use it to go out on the street. There's also pre-made garlic, like deep conditioners and stuff like that, so you can definitely check that out. And then there is apple cider vinegar. Doing apple cider vinegar rinses, that's very good to help you with shedding, and it also gives your hair a lot of moisture and provides shine. And then there are vitamins. Now for vitamins, I'm just gonna list out a couple of vitamins that are good for your skin and for hair health and growth. And so let's start with vitamin C. I'm not going to do a description because this video is going to be way too long. So if you want me to do it separately and really get into how these vitamins help your body and your hair, then I will, but not in this one. So vitamin C, all them B complex vitamins. Vitamin E, of course, is great for your skin and your hair. Vitamin A, vitamin D, magnesium, protein, of course, because your hair is made of protein. Niacin, this is a B complex vitamin, but they put it in a category by itself because I guess it's really important. As well as biotin, zinc, a couple foods that you can eat that are good for your hair: brown rice, bulgur, green peas, lentil, oats, carrots, cod liver oil, spinach. Spinach is really good for your hair. And yeah, citrus fruits, cantaloupe, and stuff like that. All right, so Okay, so I'm gonna share an issue that I'm currently having, which is why I really wanted to speak about shedding. I have been experiencing shedding. It's not like excessive shedding, I wouldn't say. It would just be a little bit over normal, or some people would consider it to be normal. But personally, I just don't like seeing any type of hair falling out of my head. And I know it's inevitable, like, no matter how healthy I am. But I just really don't like it. So as much, like, I'm gonna try to the best of my ability to really nip it in the bud and just get rid of that just pesky nuisance, you know? But the issue for my shedding, which is why I made sure not to just mention like topical things that you can do for your hair externally, but majority of what causes shedding is what's going on inside your body. So what you need to make sure is that you're getting enough nutrients, you're eating right, you're drinking water, and you're taking vitamins. Like, this was my biggest issue, because I wasn't like, I have vitamins, but I'm not like the type to remember to take them all the time. I don't have the time to eat breakfast all the time. So, you know, I would say, oh, I'm gonna take it before I go to bed, and then I forget. So I don't really take vitamins that much. And then my body just started responding by saying, girl, you're lacking a lot of stuff. You're lacking, you know? And then I started noticing slowly. It's a good thing I noticed it so early that, you know, my hair seems to be shedding a little bit. So I know for sure it's not what I'm doing on the outside. So I definitely know with my issue personally, I needed to get some vitamins. And what I'm going to do to combat this issue, I'm going to restart purchasing my metabolism pills. And that's by the Main Choice. You can go check it out. Their vitamins are like extremely good quality. I'll do a review on it like when I get it. But I'm not going to start taking those until the end of my 90-day challenge, because I really don't want to cheat y'all. So I'm gonna wait until then. But for now, I've started taking my B complex vitamins, and I'm trying to like take it daily, and so far it's been a little bit better. And I'm also trying to drink a lot more water, and I'm on Herbalife now. So yes, I am definitely trying to get my health like to A++, so that like once you're good on the inside, it's gonna reflect on the outside. You're gonna have beautiful skin, beautiful hair, it's gonna be shiny, it's gonna be moisturized, it's gonna be growing, and that's what we all want. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. So just make sure to take care of yourself, guys. You know, don't forget, like, nothing's more important than your health, and you just really need to pay attention to that. Alright, so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like and share it with a friend, and if you haven't subscribed already, you should really do that now. And I hope this video was informative. I hope it helped somebody at least, and feel free to add comments down below. Anything that I didn't touch on in this video, I will try to address it below. So yeah, have a nice day. Happy Easter, guys. Oh my gosh, it's Easter. Happy Easter, guys. Bye, y'all.